There we go. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. I'm like 3 hours late. I'm like super fucking late. And yeah, that's semi my fault. Also semi not my fault. So that's a lot of things that are going on at the same time. What is that? That's good. Okay. Hi, hello. Where is? I have to make sure that chat is up. Oh, it's right in the middle of my screen. That's not where you want it to be. Not where anyone wants it to be. How do I move it? How can I move it? Hello? What the? Hello? Why can I not move it? Why can I not move where the chat is? Move. Move. Powerwash. I'm playing Powerwash Simulator 2. Why the fuck is my chat not moving? My chat's just like locked in the middle of the screen for some odd reason. What the hell? What the hell's happening? Also, is audio good? Is audio synced up? Is a better question. Is audio synced up? Because like genuinely, I spent the last like 2 hours trying to fix it. I feel like it's better, and I feel like it's more like synced up with my actual mouth movements. But genuinely, like, I want to know if it's okay because I spent the last 2 hours doing it, and I just want to make sure. Okay, yes, perfect. Oh my god, I spent like 2 hours, no joke, trying to figure this bullshit out. I mean, I got something to eat, but I've been struggling with this for the past like 2 hours, and it's dumb that I've been struggling with it for 2 hours. But audio's weird. Audio's really, really fucking weird. And also, what the hell's wrong with my freaking thing? Why won't chat move? Why won't chat do what I tell it to do? Okay, go away, come back, and now it's just there. How do I like press escape button or something? Can I zoom out? That's reset zoom. Shut it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll believe anything right now, please. Just please, just come with me over here. Why didn't you start after you figured all this out? I just pulled up chat for like the first time. I didn't think that this would be an issue. Why is this an issue? I didn't think that this is, out of all things, out of everything that's an issue right now, I didn't think that my chat dock would be the biggest problem right now. Why is that an issue that I'm having right now? This has never been a problem for me. I want to say this for the record. Has never been an issue for me. There we go. I got it. Holy shit. That should not have been that hard. Get over here. My god. Okay. Stay over there. Holy shit. God, that's annoying. Okay. Hi. What's up, everybody? My name is Razo, and welcome to Powerwash Simulator 2. Here it is on the screen. My fucking god. Took way too goddamn long. Way too fucking long that took to freaking set up. Also, hi, this is the apartment. This is the stuff. I haven't set everything up properly yet. However, this is the apartment. It's very messy, overwhelmingly messy, and you're probably gonna hear footsteps above me, like you are right now. People walk very loudly, which I never really realized. Oh, now you're frozen. Shut up. Because I'm currently watching everything on the live stream. Everything is currently fine. I'm okay. Everything's okay, right? I for some reason trust you. I'm gonna check. Oh god, how do I get over there? I can't go on to fuck it, whatever. If I'm frozen, I'm frozen. I'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Anyways, you know, if you hear footsteps, people walk excruciatingly loud. Whatever the word is, they walk very loudly. And it's horrible, and I just kind of have to deal with it. We both kind of just have to deal with it, so that's just the predicament that we're both stuck in. Anyways, hi, once again, welcome. I have this game. You could have invited us. This is a me thing. This is a Welcome Wednesday live stream, guys. I just wanted it for me. This is a me thing. This is just a me thing. You have Powerwash Simulator 2. You're lying. I thought you didn't have that game. I could have sworn you didn't have that game. Oh, cute kitty. Anyways, okay. Hi, welcome. Hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully, Luke, whatever we were talking about before, hopefully... I genuinely thought that you bought the FNAF thing that you were talking about that you showed me earlier. Should I upgrade this? Should I do more with this? Should I? Ah, fuck it. I'll just go to wherever the hell people want me to go. Did I not finish this? Oh yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, I didn't finish that. I didn't finish that. Better Pav. Hold on. Oh, it's not started yet. Oh, well, no, it's breaking. Oh no. Oh no, whatever do I do? Oh no. How do I go back? Fuck, how do I go back? Aha. Got it. I got it. Get over here. Get pet. Anyways, time to start. Powerwash Simulator, and talking. How is everybody doing? How are you doing? What have you been up to? Hopefully everything's going well. There's 2 cats, dude. Then the other one can make itself more visibly, you know, there so that I can actually see it. I don't have to search around for it. This isn't hide and seek. This is Powerwash Simulator 2, okay? I'm not looking for it. Also, happy birthday to oh god. Happy birthday to your cat. I know that it's that there's a birthday. I know there's a birthday. I totally remember the name of the cat. Don't ask me. But happy birthday to the cat. I know the other one's... I know one of them is named Mochi. Cream Puff. There we go. I mean, I knew that. Happy birthday to the Cream Puff. Happy birthday. Was it 4? I don't remember. I literally looked at what you posted and I just completely forgot. It's 4 years, right? 4 years? I think. I hope. I'm gonna go with 4 years. Right? 5. Holy shit. Okay, no, I was off. I mean, I wasn't that off, but I was kind of off. What's like the oh my goodness. What's like the comparative like 1 human year to cat years? Was it like 5 or 6? Something like that? I'm not sure. I don't own a cat. I'm allergic to cats. So, I don't know. Flying around? You mean bugs? The bugs that are... Oh, you mean... Oh, the leaves? Those things? There's a... Oh, the butterflies. Oh, what the... Are you okay? Yeah, but you know, what's like the, like, to human to cat years sort of, thing? I forgot what the hell it's called. There we go. Yeah, no. I think it's like 5, right? Is it 5? I think it might be 5. I'm not 100% sure. Whoop, there we go. There we go. Oh, you know, this is going pretty great. I'm like super late with this live stream. I'm like, I was cleaning someone's PC and I got super busy. And so that may have slightly been my fault because I got too interested with cleaning their PC that I kind of forgot that I need to go live stream. And by the time that I realized it was like super fucking late, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be late, so I'm hungry. So, and then I made me some food, and now I'm even more late. And then I had to spend like 2 hours figuring out what the hell was going on. First human year equals, what the fuck is that? What? First human year equals 15 cat years, second year 9, total 24 by age 2. Each subsequent human year equals 4 cat years. For example, a 6-year-old human would be roughly equivalent to a 36-year-old cat. 24 years for the first 2 plus 4 times 4 years for the remaining 4 years. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Oh, so that's why they live for so long. That makes sense. I actually get that. I get that. Okay. You know, that makes sense. So then if they're like... Oh yeah, what the fuck is that? That was a really weird noise. Did not like that noise. But okay, that's interesting. Probably jump on top of here so that I can do it. Oh, fuck, it's not working. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but yeah. Oh my goodness. You know, I just had my first official day of school, so that went pretty well. I had like 4 classes back to back to back. So that was awesome. That was awesome. I mean, I'm super tired and math is fucking difficult. When letters start getting involved, it sucks. I know that's kind of what I'm pursuing, but that doesn't mean that I can't acknowledge how shitty it is sometimes. You know, it just fucking sucks sometimes. But it's whatever. You know. I'm just kind of, ignoring all my problems by playing Powerwash Simulator 2, which is great. And it's awesome. Alright, so what else am I missing? What else could I possibly be missing? Oh, yeah, the entire roof. Whoopsies. That might be an issue. Don't worry, man. When you blow up, you won't need school. Yep. Yep. When I blow up, I will need fucking school. School's for nerds. I'm not a nerd. I'm just a very smart geek. That's just what I am. I've kind of realized that I don't apply myself a lot when it comes to school. Let me not say that. Let me not say that at all, I'm sure. I don't really apply myself that much when it comes to school. And it's like sometimes I feel like I'm trying to do two things at once and I'm doing horrible in both of them. But I feel like that's kind of just more like a me thing. I think I'm doing pretty all right with school right now. Dude, your teacher might be what? Oh, fuck. My professor, what's your name? Forget that I said anything. Forget that I said a thing. I love school. I'm totally applying myself. I would oh yes, I would love the kind of course grade of an A. Yeah, I would love a free A. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. I always apply myself. I'm such an applier. I always apply myself. All I do is apply. Literally, I apply to everything. I apply to apply. It's just what I do. It's just what happens. But, it's just like a thing where it's like I feel like holy fuck, I missed this entire area. Was I really doing that bad before last time? I don't. Oh god. I don't remember this being that bad. I feel like I did more last time. Let's call you the. Yeah, that's a great name. That is a great name. The applicator. Yep. The applier. Nope, that just sounds like Markiplier, which I honestly didn't realize until I said it for like the second or third time. Anyways, but what was I gonna say? It's just like a thing where it's like I want to do great in both aspects of my life right now, and for some reason I feel like I'm doing piss poor in both of them. Like, and that's that's a good one. That's a good one. Mark a plier. Good one, Luke. Great one. Oh, always with the puns, you. Always with the puns. But like I take forever to edit. I take forever to record. I take forever to somehow fucking live stream as well. Like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I purposefully, and I feel like I talked about this last time, where I just like purposefully like sabotage myself because I'm scared of like becoming like ultra famous, popular personality, and like kind of having that envelop my life and me kind of losing like the normal privacy that I would have if I, was just a regular Joe, was, being able to, like, I don't know, like, because I feel like once again, like, it's not something like I feel like Luke, if anyone would also understand, like, at that point where it's like, if we do get to a point where it's like we're super uber duper famous, like, there's always that 1% that's gonna make it like really sucky that you are as famous as you are, and people that take it a step too far and all this other stuff. And I feel like if anyone, surprisingly enough, I mean he's here, but Xylo Luke would understand. It's just like personally, I'm gonna try to have YouTube be like school in terms of recording and editing, be homework, and have it like two by the end of the week. That's honestly not a bad mindset. That's honestly not too bad of a mindset. Honestly, you know what? I like it. I like it. I'll second that. I mean, I won't do it, but I second you doing it. And I honestly really agree that that might be like a really good way of seeing things. But what I understand that like when you get to a point of being like famous and like you kind of lose that sense of privacy that you would usually have, like not saying that you deal with that now you'd understand that, but I feel like you would understand having also watched other YouTubers and seeing them have viewers or fans that take things too far in a way, and kind of try to reach and pass the boundaries of normal, like I don't know you, but like you're a fan of me, but like it's nice that you support me and everything, but you know, it's just kind of you taking it too far, you know, and kind of like passing that sort of like parasocial boundary. And it's just like, you didn't have to repeat it. I just rewinded back. Okay, well then, I didn't fucking know that. How would I have known that you were gonna rewind it back? I didn't know. I said it for the principle, damn it, for the principle of it. But yeah, yeah, it's just like, and you know, so I feel like in a way, like you would understand that. Surprisingly enough. Oh, hey, Roar, how you doing? Hopefully everything's doing well. Hope work was good. I'm super late for this live stream. I'm like 3 hours late. Super fucking late. I truly didn't mean to do that. I just got busy and things kind of got in the way. I was cleaning someone's PC. There was a wasp in there. There was a wasp in the fucking PC. It was a dead wasp. I told Luke and Dirk about it. I was freaked the fuck out. But it was really, really funny. My god, and also dusty fucking PC. My goodness. Like, I try to maintain my stuff, not myself, but I try to maintain like my stuff every like week or so. No, not week or so. Every like month or so, I try to make sure that my stuff is, you know, up to boot. But I don't know what the hell I saw right there, but that was just bad. But yeah, you know. Well, if everything's going well, saw the tattoos. I don't know. I'm looking over there. Saw the tattoos. They look great. Glad that you were able to make your own tattoo. Well, you drew them, and then also have your own tattoos. Up to pair. What did I say? Up to boot? Up to boot, up to pair, up to par. Who cares? Up to boot. I'm just gonna say up to boot now. Who cares? If it's up to boot, it's up to boot. Yeah. Yeah, no, but what was I gonna say? What was that? What? Oh, okay. Anyways, why is it asking? Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. I'm doing what you're telling me to do already. I'm not sure why it's asking me to do what I'm already doing, but okay. Yeah, no. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like usually, I mean, this is my second time doing this. Why do I keep looking over there? Over there. Look at the camera. You're right there, technically. But you know, I feel like sometimes, I mean, this is my second time doing this, so it's not like I really have a bunch of experience with live streaming and all this other stuff. And of course, I've live streamed with Dirk and Luke other times, but I'm just not the greatest with it. I feel like it's harder for me, really enough, even though I really don't have people talking to me while I'm recording. When it's live streaming, it's like I can't, you know, make a cool effect, or I can't do something like that. So it's a weird conundrum that I fall into, where it's like I feel like I'm entertaining. Yeah, when are we finishing Raft? I don't fucking know. You tell me. You tell me. I've asked both of you repeatedly when the hell we're gonna finish Raft. I still need to edit the videos. I haven't edited the videos. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud. But I haven't edited the videos. Barely. Kind of. Not really. Why do I lie? I didn't really edit the videos. I maybe got like 2 seconds into it, and then I was like, yeah, I'll get to it later. But you know, like, I think once, weirdly enough, probably once we're done finish live streaming Raft, because I have all the time in the world now. I genuinely have all the time in the world where I can just kind of I can edit Raft and then have that come out periodically, because now we're just live streaming it. So, but you know, I deleted the pirates videos. What pirate? What pirate video? Oh, the Dig Dig Die one? The one that re-recorded? Like, the one that we were supposed to have up by like August 6th? The one we were supposed to have up like a while ago? Do you mean that one? Is that the one that you're talking about? There's so many things. Oh, yeah? You know, that recording, I don't know what the hell that was. That was like so much weird stuff happened in that video. A lot of weird, funny shit happened in that video. I'm honestly really excited for people to see what is the video that we just recently recorded. The Heave Ho 2 video. I'm really excited for people to see that. Like, whether it's from you, me, or Dirk, like, I'm genuinely like really excited for people to see that, because I feel like that's genuinely one of the funniest videos that we've ever fucking made together. Genuinely, that's the funniest video the three of us have ever made, and I love it. I love it so much. I want to edit it like as soon as humanly possible. But I'm also editing Resident Evil Requiem at the same time. So, but yeah, Little Soul, why'd you delete the video? Was it like corrupted or something? Was something wrong with the video? I mean, I don't know. I know that sometimes your like camera freezes and sometimes like it fucks up with like the recording and everything, and I know that sometimes that's a thing, but I mean, I don't know. That after recorded some videos starting with Sally Face. Oh yes, I have been told to play Sally Face. Like, oh, you know, because isn't a new one coming out? I might just play that one. I might just go for that one. I might just call it a day. I might just be like, hey, I don't know what the hell's going on, but Sally Face 2 is where it's at. That's where all the new content is. That's where the new game is. I think just the game overall just felt like we were diving into Friend Slop. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what else I could say to that. I kind of honestly kind of agree with that. I mean, I can agree with that. We definitely did. What the hell? We definitely did, like, especially recently. We have been Am I okay? Why am I like, am I shift or something? Oh, I'm crouched. Oh, pff, I'm stupid. No, you need to play 1 through 5. What the fuck? 1 through 5? How many fucking episodes are? Well, there's 5, but like, why? Why? Also, I finished. Boop. Oh, I guess I didn't finish. I mean, like, Friend Slop, but it was just like the game wasn't made as good as Peak or Lethal. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Understandable, honestly. I mean, what can you do? I'm not even sure. I mean, I'll probably put it up there. I don't know. I still have to record, not record. I still have to edit the Peak videos, some repo videos. What other videos that I have to edit? God, I have to edit so much. I think I told you how much I have to edit. I have to edit like an ungodly amount of videos I have to fucking edit. It's actually kind of insane. Is this a FNAF? Oh, fuck. Why did you remind me of that? I have to still beat FNAF 4. Still have to get around to that. It's been like 2 months since I've played, and I'm definitely out of touch. I'm definitely like out of rhythm with it because I haven't played in quite some time. So I'm probably fucked. Videos that happened over a year ago. Yes, the videos that happened over a year ago, I said that I would get to, and then I never got to. Okay, leave me alone. And also, I can't post the new updated video for Peak if I don't have us beating the other one, because I don't know. But I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I don't know why, but we record so many videos, and I think those videos I struggle to edit the most, just because like it's weirdly daunting to me. Not because I don't like them, just because I know how much effort I put into the videos, and then me also saying to myself, fuck, that's gonna take a really, really long time. And then it's just, at the same time, it's like, but I wanna put a lot of effort into it, but it's like, it's gonna take so long. Gotta disband. Well, it's been a good year and a half, I think. I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been like a year and a half. But, you know, I just have to, woo, job complete. Woo! Took me fucking forever. But, you know, it's just like, oh, what the hell is that? Spruce Spring Clean. Your friend Harper says you'd be up for helping me out. My house is nothing short of a natural disgrace. Yeah, what the hell did you do to your poor house? Okay, anyways, you know. Hey, look at me clean. Oh, I remember we were talking about the duck moose duck, whatever the hell I was talking about before. We talked about something. My son did shit because the audio file you sent me for my voice also included the game audio. Did it really? Did it really? I usually don't have it like that. Are you sure? I can send it again if you need me to, or I can, I can send it again if you need me to. I could have sworn I didn't do that. Oh shit, it had messages for me. Hold on, what did they say? What the fuck is all this? Let me know when you found the place. We've already had a... Oh, I don't care. Okay, anyways. Alright, next spot. Nope, it's all done. Oh, like you did it. Never looking back. Like you finished the video? Like it's done, you mean? Or like you done like, fuck that. What the hell is that? So this is Trilobite Lodge. Hey, Verazzo, how are you? Hi, how are you doing? Hope everything's well. I'm doing pretty good. Just finished like four to five classes back to back. I'm kind of super fucking tired. I kind of am like 2 hours late to this. I didn't mean to be. I was cleaning someone's PC. They had a wasp in there. It was dead. I then had to walk all the way back. I didn't walk all the way back. I got dropped off at my house. I was very tired. I needed something to eat, and now I'm here. But yeah. So, and now I'm just talking about video stuff with Luke. It's just talking about videos that we've recorded that I haven't edited yet. Like we recorded Peak, and I haven't edited all the videos yet. We've recorded Machine Party. I haven't edited all the videos yet. What else? I literally just said it and then I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it. What the fuck? What were the videos? Other videos I don't remember, and all that great stuff. How do I get over there? Oh, start job. I actually had to press start job. But yeah, all great videos, all things that I haven't gotten to yet. Crime Simulator I still haven't edited, but I mean, we're all really not editing those videos. I think we're probably gonna do like a couple. I think I might do a couple just because I really like the thumbnails that I did for them. Because none of you know this except for Luke, but we recorded a fuck ton of Crime Simulator. We loved Crime Simulator. We loved the shit out of Crime Simulator. Like, it was actually insane how much we actually liked that game. Oh, also, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I kind of got stuck in a like flurry of information. But you know, hope you're doing well. Once again, sorry for being super late. I know I'm super late. I'm sorry. But you know, hopefully everything's going well. Hope you're doing great. Hopefully whatever English. Whatever you've been up to, hopefully it's been going great. You know, I'm just fucking out. I'm just doing all this stuff and trying to take my mind off of having to do homework after I'm done with this. They keep updating the game. Fuck, they do keep up. Crime Simulator really does. They know what they're doing. They keep updating it, and it makes us keep wanting more. I mean, we spent, no joke, like an hour trying to get a map so that we could do another map, and then we spent another hour doing that, and we spent, like, no joke, like I believe like a solid month of us playing that. It was bad. I was watching Mark and like yeah, I really like that game. It's a good fucking game. It's a good game. We, no joke, made like 9-10 recordings out of that game. Hello. Hey, hello. Hope you're doing well. I probably should have mentioned that the house is directly beneath the beam's path and is the firing line for the famous Merman Han. Who the hell is that? I'm gonna get shot at? Wait, what did that just say? Wait, what were the messages? That's not it. Wait, that is it. Ooh, wait, what? I could have sworn that I was just going crazy. Shooting range, right? There was a shooting range. Oh god, am I going crazy? Did I read things improperly? I think I did. Peak the game or peak this? Because this is truly some peak right here. This is amazing. This is a new neighborhood. What? Oh, okay. I'll leave the lore to people who know that stuff. I don't know the lore about Powerwash Simulator. I just kind of sit here and enjoy it. But you know, it's just like we've recorded a lot, and I have not really been doing so well at keeping up with actually, you know, editing those videos. And it's semi my fault, semi not my fault. No, Crime Simulator. Oh, God, no, it's too much crime. Too much. I had to leave. We had to leave that life behind. We couldn't do it anymore. We couldn't. No, we had to leave that life behind. We robbed too many people. We took too many computers. We broke down too many doors. Okay. Let people have their stuff. Let people keep the things that they work their hard-earned money for. Just this once. Just this once, I say. Just this once. But yeah, you know, Crime Simulator. I think I might post like 3 videos of that, and then I'll just call it quits. I'm not editing any more of that. Also, what the hell is that? I kind of noticed it. I thought it was the Aurora Lights, but it's broad daylight, and we're not in the Northern Pole. So, I don't know what the hell this is. Have you guys looked into Big Walk? It's really fun. We have looked into Big Walk. We talked about it for like 2 seconds, and we will most likely get to that game. Luke's slipping on a banana peel. That, oh fuck, did I ever, oh god, did I ever even get to that? I don't know if I ever got to that. But you know, Big Walk, it does look really fun. I think me, Dirk, and Luke are definitely gonna get around to playing it. Obviously, we all have our own things going on. Dirk's not even anywhere near his house right now. He's away right now, and I'm currently here. I'm live streaming, and I'm just figuring stuff out right now for what I'm doing. But you know, we'll eventually get to it. I'm sure. I'm sure if anything, I think Luke recommended it. I think wholeheartedly. I think Luke did. Luke, you recommended the Big Walk, right? Or Big Walk? I think I got it confused with the Long Walk, which was a very good movie, might I say. I like that movie, at least in my opinion. Oh, I don't know. What other games? We played Machine Party, which was amazing. It's like a 10 times deadlier version of Mario Party, which I loved Mario Party growing up as a kid. I loved it so much. And it's just like, it's like that, but, what's it? Oh my god, it was like a really gory game. It's like that and The Killing Floor. I think that's what it was. Or like Half Dead. Long Walk was great too. Maybe not so, yeah, maybe not as enjoyable as the Big Walk, but equally amounts of walking, I think. I don't know. They walked like 300 miles in that fucking movie. I don't know how at that point they did 300 miles. I could probably walk non-stop. How far could I walk? How long do you think you could walk non-stop just in one like stretch? Just one full out, just, you know, you maybe have like a day or two worth of water or food, and you just gotta go for as long as you possibly can. Like, how long do you think you can just walk? Like, I don't think I could, just because I get like really, really bored and I would have to do something. Like, I literally couldn't. I could never do that. But also, what is the long? I know the not the long walk, but the Big Walk. No, stop. Focus on the question. I know the Big Walk is about puzzles. I know that that's a thing, right? That's a thing. I'm going on to too many different topics, but it's how I keep things going in my brain and how everything makes sense to me. The 8 Mile. You think you could do 8 miles? You think if you walked at a full going, you think you could go 8 miles? That's your top limit. Okay. All right. I mean, if you say so, I feel like you could go longer than that. Oh, the movie. That movie sounds familiar. Oh god. I'm definitely not searching it up right now. I'm definitely not doing that. Ignore the taskbar that just popped up. Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh, that movie. It's show puzzles, yeah. For walking like 10 miles? That seems plausible. You know, I feel like I could do that. I feel like if I was like really, really into it, and like I was just like, I want to see how much my body could take, I'd probably try and go for like a marathon length in miles. What is that, like 26 miles? I feel like I could do that. I feel like I could genuinely just straight up walk 26 miles. And I mean, I'd probably like die, but I could do it. Yeah, I think if I really push myself and I really wanted to push my body to its limits, I feel like genuinely that's the best that I could do. Genuinely, I feel like that's the best that I could do. No, you can't. You shut up. I can do it if I want to, okay? I have the free will to get up right now and walk 26 miles. I won't do it, but I know I can if I wanted to. But no music that goes to one because I get bored. I would need something to entertain me. I would need anything. Whatchamacallit? Oh my goodness, why did the whole thing just distract me? You could barely walk home from school with me. That was back in high school, okay? I'm way more... Oh god, I did track back in high school. Is that bad? Okay, wait. I didn't really want to walk home back then. I really wish that I could have just, you know, got driven there, but it's whatever. But you know, I would need something to entertain me. I truly would need something to entertain me. I would need something to keep me busy and keep my mind occupied. Whether it was like music or YouTube or like a TV show, and like I just saved it. I would need something. I would literally need anything to keep me occupied because I couldn't. I just couldn't. But I didn't count you train for track. Look, track. Okay, hold on. I was a sprinter back in track. those are for short bursts of energy. Short, extreme bursts of energy. Walking, that was the was it cross country? Yeah, cross country club, right? I'm pretty sure, or the distance runners, either one. And they did like the 8 mile run, and they like jogged 8 miles, just fucking went around the track. I can never do that. You did track? That's crazy. You know, I did track back in high school like 3 years ago. I only did it for a year. I wish I did it for more, but back then I just really wasn't the like, oh, I want to do sports sort of person. And then one day I was just like, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Whatever. I was fast as a kid. I used to do races all the time back in like elementary school. Like I was one of the fastest kids at my school when I was growing up. I mean, but then I got beat when I think I lost in middle school. It's like running around punishments. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't think. If we did, I don't think he called it that. Because once again, like I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, like not what you're supposed to call it anymore. But I know that our coach's rest days was basically going back and forth. Oh wait, yeah, but not around it, but like we went back and forth, and it'd be like the pacer test, and like we had to keep up with our coach, and this was after a track meet, and this was a resting day. Let me preface this: resting day. That's what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a resting day, and we're running back and forth on the fucking football field, and trying to keep up with our coach, who was also a like track athlete at a Wesleyan. He was like he fucking medaled at Wesleyan over here in Connecticut. She's just fucking insane. The man's like an athletic freak. Like, it's insane. And he would just run with us and run and run and run and run. And no one ever beat him. Well, yeah, he's a track coach. Yeah, but holy shit. It's kind of insane, you know? Like I've seen because his name was Mr. Moffat. And I gotta go. Hopefully Papa will be again for a live so we can chat. Bye, Luke. I'll see you like in a recording or something when we record something. I'm not sure what, but see you later. Thanks for being here and keeping me preoccupied. As an ex-theater kid, that sounds insane. I feel like I could have done theater. I've recently become very infatuated with theater, and I watched Wicked, the first one when it came out, like the one with Ariana Grande, and I loved it. And I honestly that's a musical, but I know it's based off like a theatrical play sort of thing, or like a Broadway theatrical play sort of thing. But I really liked it, and it just kind of made me really get into theater and everything, and like learning about the Tony Awards and all this other stuff, and kind of going to that thing. Theater's great fun all around. I love doing musicals. Singing, do I think I could do it? I really gave it a shot. Yes, I truly do believe that if I wholeheartedly went into musicals, I can maybe give it a shot. But I don't know. And my acting ability is maybe not the best that it could be, but I would have to record more skits, which now I can because now I'm here. Yes. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness, yes. Aurora, my moderator, is also an ex-theater kid. I'm going to see Paranormal Activity play with my cousin in October. That's awesome. Don't get haunted. That's the thing. Don't do it. If you see a ghost, make sure to give him a wave and say, no, thank you, and then promptly walk away. No one knows how to act until they do. Yeah, no, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I want to do more stuff like the AC incident. Like, I want to do more, like, spontaneous bullshit like that. And I really just have to get into it. I truly just I haven't said it yet, but if you hear banging or like footsteps, foots are very loud. Walking's very loud. Steps are very loud. Ceiling, not the greatest. Do you know? Oh, the guy from Hunter x Hunter? He was a theater kid? Was he? I don't remember being a theater kid. I mean, I watched the anime, but that was like a long time ago. That was back when I was like really, really, really deep into anime. Like during high school and middle school. So I don't remember. I just really don't. I don't remember. Personally, I love the beam gentle hum, but it drove Karen to distraction. Actually, maybe that's why she's not here. I wish I lived in the US to watch some live musicals. Here in Brazil, they're kind of rare. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm sorry about that. You know, I mean, hey, if you ever get the chance to come visit the US, I hear about a new musical like every single day. They're all over, not even just like they're all over the country. They're actually kind of insane. The Paranormal Activity play looks so cool. I don't even know what that is. That's my, hold on, I'm gonna look at that. What is that? What is that? I didn't know about that. The Paranormal Activity play. What is that? Now on Broadway? What the hell? Oh, this is really cool. I don't think I know any of these actors. That's pretty cool. That's honestly really cool. It's the movie but live, basically. That is awesome. Damn, that's cool. Fuck, that's cool. Damn it, that's cool. Fuck, that sounds really cool. I literally watched, what did I watch? I watched Hereditary for the first time a couple nights ago because I just moved in and my friends were like, let's do something. Let's watch a movie. I'm like, sure. And they're like, let's watch a horror movie. I'm like, sure. What do you want to watch? They're like, let's watch Hereditary. Only a couple of us have seen it. There's like 8 of us. We're like, what? Let's watch it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm a scary person. Let's watch it. God, that movie was fucking creepy. I don't know if anyone here has watched Hereditary, but it's a creepy fucking movie. And there was a scene, I'll say it, spoiler warning, there is a moment, Hereditary's fucked, but it's so good. It's so, like, like the part in which, this is the part that got me. The part in which, Peter finds his dad, like, literally burnt to a crisp on the floor, and the mom, I'm pretty sure her name's Annie, is, like, up on the ceiling, and just kind of, like, standing there like this. She's like, and just kind of like there for some odd reason. And then literally he turns around and then she somehow just fucking pops up behind him and then they just fucking book it. They run for it. I'm like, run, Peter, run! It was so fucking scary. And then him going up to the attic, him closing it, and her just banging her head on the fucking like rooftop of that. I watched and thought it was a comedy just to peek into my twisted world. I've never seen it. Yeah, I mean, there was I don't know. I thought the dad was, I mean, the dad was like the only one that kind of seemed to be like, you know what, I don't want to deal with any of this. I'll let you guys deal with that. And I thought that was pretty funny. I thought him just being like, leave me out of this. It was just kind of funny, at least to me. What Was Afraid is also incredible by the same director. I know, well, I haven't heard about that, but I know Midsommar. I know that that's another one made by the same director. Because I'm pretty sure Hereditary was their first was one of their first movies. I know that for a fact. But also something that I would say, obviously it's their first movie, so I'm not gonna like nitpick or like critique it. But something that kind of threw me off when I was watching it was the first time that when the mom got originally haunted or possessed by the daughter, and she's like on the wall doing the thing again, and it's like, and when he turns around, she's like floating away, and that just kind of took me out of it. That made me laugh. I know it was supposed to be scary, but it genuinely made me burst out into laughter. Do you know you said yeah more than 3 times in your last video? I say yeah a lot. I'm gonna set it right there. I'm gonna set it right there. I say it a lot. And I've kind of realized that. And I'm gonna stop doing it. I promise. I'll try. Midsummer is awesome, but more on the trippy freak side of things and pure horror. You know, I didn't get to watch it. I walked in to them watching it because I was with some friends and I was showing them around the new place. And then I walked in and they're watching Midsummer. There's like 8 of them. I'm just like, oh, okay, this is cool. Great. But Ari Aster, the director, does use a lot of commentary. Nope, comedy. Hereditary has some fun moments. It does have some pretty funny moments. It does kind of have some funny moments. I don't remember any of the funny moments because they're all, you know, overtaken by the horrific, you know, head coming off and the stabbing into necks and the slamming of noses onto desks and the cutting of the bird head, and it just really takes you out of it. I want to watch it. Hey, Aaron. Hey. He's like 2 floors above me right now. That's really funny. Yeah, no. I mean, I was just busy. I once again, like, you can't tell, but my room is just very messy. Also, like, and also I don't know what I was doing that day. I was just super busy. And it's just been yeah, lots of crazy stuff in Hereditary. You know, that was fucked. That was absolutely fucked. I know that actually Aaron is one of the guys who recommended that we watched it. So I blame him for my nightmares. I blame him for my now yeah, no. I basically blame him for a lot. You know, that's basically it. But yeah, I will. What is Midsummer even on? I don't even know what that's on. What is that? What is that even on? I don't know what that's on. What is that on? What is that on? Midsummer. Okay, watching a movie with Noah, so I gotta go. Come up later. I will. See you. Bye. Good to have you here for a couple seconds. But no, okay, what is that on? It's on something. It's. I'll watch it later. No, okay, what was I saying? Don't say yeah. Focus on not saying yeah. So anyways, that's my new thing. So anyways, what was I forgot what the hell we were talking about. We were talking about like 20 things at the same time. Oh yeah, movies. Ari Aster. Director. Funny, I think. Pretty fucked up though. I truly forget any truly like funny part that was a part of that movie. Because it was just such a fucked movie. What other movies have I watched recently? I watched the new Spider-Man movie, which was pretty good. I never got to talk about that. Oh yeah, and anyways are like posted for you. I gotta come up with new ones. I gotta come up with new ones. I will. Or I can just stop saying them. That could work too. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I think anyways would make more sense for me to keep doing. But yeah, maybe not as much. Because I feel like I do it a lot, and I don't want it to become a thing where it's like I say it too much, and I feel like that becomes an issue, especially with me just having to rewatch Obsession. I fucking loved Obsession. I loved Obsession. I loved Obsession so much, so fucking much. That was gory to all fucking Kingdom Come. What was I gonna say? Curry Barker, great fucking director. First like really big movie, amazing. The car scene, amazing. Genuinely had me like this in the fucking movie theaters. I was genuinely like scared out of my wits. I was just fucking terrified. I watched it with one of my friends, and it was broad daylight outside. And we were scared shitless that Nikki was gonna fucking bash her head in through our window. I was genuinely terrified. His YouTube stuff. Did I just say, oh yeah? I think I'm trying to catch myself, and I think I'm doing it purposefully. His YouTube stuff is really good. I have seen a couple of his clips on YouTube. Like the Pringles can one, the pool one. I think that's it. I don't remember. I wouldn't say that I watch a lot, but especially after the Obsession movie came out, I definitely saw a lot more of his content, and definitely went more onto his page. I know that he had another thing actually, the chair that feels like pre-Obsession. It's awesome. I didn't actually know about that. I know about the it's like the, oh my gosh, I don't remember what it's called. What is it called? It's basically a video that, a horror short film that he made where basically it's like a loop. I don't remember what the hell it's called. He goes up to the car and he gets a letter and it says like, please stop whatever you're doing, stop it. And it's kind of like a time loop. It's kind of like stuck in his own like mind of a loop. I don't remember what the hell it's called. I just remember everything that happened in it, but I don't remember what it was actually called. Actually, let me look for it right now, actually. Hello. Oh, hi. Hi. Hey, how are you? What? Hello. Playing Powerwash Simulator right now. Having a great time talking about horror movies, talking about Obsession. Loved it. Don't remember what the hell video I was talking about. That's what I went to go look for. If you feel like watching a dark comedy, I'll recommend our heel Balthazar. What is that? I love how most of the time whenever I do this, I actually just don't. I would say like there's a solid hour or two that I don't actually play the game and it's just me looking up shit. What is this? Our hero Balthazar. What is this? Really weird, but really funny. I don't have the perfect time talking about Obsession, you know. Perfect timing. But you know, what was I gonna say? You know, I want to look for Curry Barker's short horror film where it's like something. What is it? I know it's somewhere. Was it The Chair? The Warning. Warnings. It was Warnings. There we go. Warnings. I really liked his horror short film Warnings. It's like kind of like not niche, but it's kind of like something like I feel like it's smaller. I don't know. I haven't really seen people talk about it whenever they refer to like his, you know, stuff on YouTube. So I thought it was really, really good. But like going back to Obsession, such a good fucking movie. I could literally talk about Obsession forever. I would never ever deprive my I would never like put myself through that again of watching it because it genuinely like scarred me for life. But it was a good fucking movie. I will be honest, it was a very, very good movie. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed watching it. My friend enjoyed watching it, and then we were scared shitless when we went outside. It's how the movie goes. It's how life works. It's how everything goes. You know, you watch a really good movie, you have nightmares for the rest of your life. It happens. And the way Obsession deals with the themes is so incredible. Oh yes, no, the themes of Obsession, and I know that that was like a really big thing that people were talking about. And I do remember something that happened with something that was going on that like people were doing like reviews on them and all this other stuff. I hate that I can like hear everything. This room is not very like soundproofed. I haven't soundproofed anything yet. I'm gonna put like a mass loaded vinyl on the wall and all this other stuff, but like I can hear everything. You guys can't hear it because I've like made it well so that you guys won't hear it or hear it as much. But there's like people all around me. And it's encompassing my mind and my brain. It's making me go insane. But yeah, but I know that there were lots of things that were going on with the themes of Obsession and kind of what it was talking about. And now it's relatable to like nowadays. That I would genuinely, I don't even know what the hell I would do. I think I would kind of just accept my death. I can't get out of here. There's nowhere to run. Literally, there's a closet to my left, and then that's it. I genuinely have nowhere to fucking go. I can't run anywhere. I can't leave. That is genuinely the only way to get out of this room. So if suddenly anyone, a murderer, an axe murderer, a serial, anybody that wanted to do me harm would walk through that door, I might as well just say hello and just kind of help them guide the knife into my abdomen and just bleed out on the floor. I might as well just do that. Truly, I might as well just do it because I can't escape. I won't be able to leave. I truly won't be able to leave. So it's just like I don't know. I don't know. If I was a home movie, I just stay away to die. You know, anticipation sucks. The anticipation of anything is, especially horror-wise, terrible. That's what I hate and love. I have such a hate-love relationship with that. Is the concept of something being anticipated, being built up to, and all other stuff. Like, scare me now. Scare me every single 2 seconds, and I'll just sit there and I'll die if I have to. but don't make it scarier by doing it properly and making a jump scare actually scarier. Just do cheap jump scares. Do cheap ones. I'll be okay with cheap ones. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm a-okay with cheap jump scares. I don't mind. But you know, I don't think I'll be able to survive. I truly don't think I'd be able to. I'd just be like, hello there, hi. You want to murder me? Well, I'm not going anywhere. You have me trapped. What am I to do? I can't fucking leave. Well, what do you want me to do? Punch them? You see these flimsy hands? They couldn't hurt a butterfly. I would never hurt anybody. I would never hurt a butterfly. There's a Spanish movie called The Orphanage that just blows you with anticipation. Anticipation is a great one. Have I seen that before? I think I might have seen that one before. Have I seen that one before? Oh my... I think I've seen this before. I have not seen this before. Where am I lying? I've never seen this before in my entire life. You know, it... I don't know. What the hell is this? Oh, God. What the hell? What is that? Oh, God. Oh, you know, that would scare the shit out of me. You know, no. I love horror games, horror movies. Which I also love, but my God, it's just so fucking much. It's so fucking much. What the? It's just so fucking much. It's just so much. It's genuinely a lot. Like, horror movies, like, I don't know. I feel like horror movies and horror games are two different things. Just because, like, I feel like there's more lore to movies. There's more stuff that's kind of built up in a way where in video games it's constantly bringing you to the jump scare, whereas horror movies kind of just leave it in the open whether or not they're actually going to jump scare you. And that's just kind of the thing. Like, you never really know if you're going to get jump scared or if the movie's just going to keep you in anticipation the entire fucking time and then just never do anything. It's like that one movie, Brink. It's like Skinamarink? I think it's called Skinamarink. I've seen someone say that horror games give you control so they're easier. Yes, you can stop and breathe a movie. You just kind of have to write it. You know, you do. You just kind of have to sit there and enjoy the horror movie and just kind of sit there. You can't do anything. You can't take a second to like walk away and be like, ha, that was a good jump scare. Let's get right back into this. Like, you can't even take a second. Like, whenever I get jump scared, especially a really, really good one, I always take a second to just kind of like relax and breathe and get a water because it genuinely scared the fucking bejeebies out of me. And I don't know. You know, genuinely, I could never do that. Genuinely, I could never do that. What was I gonna say? And I don't know. You know, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. You know, Skinamarink. There we go. Skinamarink is basically this movie where nothing happens. You basically just hear noises the entire time, and it is basically constantly keeping you in an intense anticipation feeling, and then nothing ever happens. Skinamarink was cool, gave me a jump scare, which after 23 years watching horror is rare. Yeah, no, okay, maybe I don't remember the movie. I could have. Was there a jump? Oh, okay, I don't remember if there's a jump scare. I guess not. I guess there was. But you know, like, it's constantly like you just hear whispers in your ears, then you hear like gushy noises, like someone being stabbed and everything. It was so boring in my opinion. You know, it's definitely like. I mean, I remember watching the film theory on it, where it's like two opposite ends of the spectrum, where it's like people loved it and people hated it. Like, there was no like in between where it's like, oh, it was an okay movie. Like, people either loved it or people didn't like it. There's one. There's the best. You're right. I did forget about that. I did forget about that. I mostly just remembered because it is just a lot of like quietness, and so that kind of like envelops every other memory that I have of that movie, because I did watch it like a decently long time ago. It came out like, how long ago did that movie come out? Skinamarink. Skinamarink. You know, it came out 4 years ago. I did sleep while watching, so yeah, no, that might do it. That might add to it. But, you know, but once again, like, it's total ends of the spectrum where it's like people either loved it or people hated it. I liked it. I genuinely liked it. As much as I say I don't like it, I think anticipation is a really, really good thing to have in a movie.
and it constantly being able to keep someone in that state of anticipation and not lose it and kind of hold on to that grasp of like anything could happen. That's what I like so much about the movie. I like that it constantly kept me in like a excuse me, sorry, in like an intense fear. And like, although yes, there were jump scares here and there, which for some reason I just don't remember. Uh, it's still like constantly kept me on edge. But I always tell people that Skinamarink should be watched while sleeping because it feels like a nightmare. It does. You should definitely watch it in the dark at 3 a.m. with the lights off, just by yourself, eyes taped open like so, and you just kind of sit there. You just make yourself watch it because it's really it's an odd movie. I will be honest, it is quite the odd movie. You just kind of sit there and watch like things go on. Like it's it's basically like a nightmare. You don't really have any control, and you're just basically sitting there just watching, hearing people die or hearing people get hurt or hearing arguments and hearing conversation. And you're just kind of like, hey, I'm kind of here too. So that's basically about it. How do I? There we go. Okay, there we go. Clean that up. All right. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, I think Backrooms would be kind of like it, but it was more standard. I actually, surprisingly enough, I haven't watched Backrooms. I've been meaning to watch Backrooms. I literally watched Obsession around the time that Backrooms came out, and I just never got around to it. I really meant to watch it, and I just never did. Actually, I don't even know where you can watch it. Is it still in theaters or is it on like digital now? Like is it on like a streaming service? Because I'll just watch it there. I don't know whether or not it's on anything. Backrooms confused me. It was it confused me. It was good though. I haven't watched it. I've only seen like the clips that they've done. It's cool, but the writing is, well, it's writing. It's a form of putting pen to paper. It's a something, all right. But it's just like something where it's what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I haven't watched it. I can't say anything. I can't criticize. I can't agree. I can't disagree. I'm just kind of sitting here being like, uh-huh, I don't fucking know. But I'm definitely gonna watch it eventually. I just don't know if it's in theaters or if it's still or if it now transitioned to streaming platforms. Gaines Parsons is a great director. He didn't write it, so on his part, the movie is great. He didn't write it. I know he directed it, but he didn't write it. Huh, I'm kind of surprised about that. I thought he wrote, directed, and produced it. I thought he did everything. I didn't know that he didn't write it. Okay. Okay, I get that then. That's understandable. I get that. I didn't know they didn't write it, but that is quite cool. That's honestly pretty cool. But yeah, it's better than the FNAF ones. I'll tell you that. Okay, the FNAF movies I did actually watch. Those ones I did watch. I think the second one, weirdly enough, like how it is in kind of like the real games, is scarier than the first one. The second one, the second one is better to me because it's scarier, and that's just kind of it. Like, I don't think that I guess there is kind of a story, but it only makes sense if you know like what's going on and like you understand the story and you understand I'm just hearing so many things around me. But if you know the lore and you know all this other stuff, then that just makes it like 10 times easier to understand and 10 times easier to be like, oh yeah, like I get that reference, or oh yeah, I get that reference. Oh my goodness, there's what's their face, I know that person. Like that's kind of like the only thing that you can really do with those movies. And like I try to not go into the movies kind of expecting something that was even remotely good. Second one is better. The first one was just kind of boring. I can kind of agree with that. I can definitely kind of agree with that. I mean, I'll always love them just because they're FNAF movies, and I'll always have like that nostalgic bias for me. Like regardless of whether or not it's an actual good movie, I'll always just love it. I'll always love it, just because they're FNAF movies. I don't think I'll ever watch them again, but I think just having watched it for the first time and me growing up with FNAF and me like watching everyone play it and watching people, make theories on it and kind of growing up with that, like will always forever make me love the movies, no matter how shitty they may be. No matter how shitty they may be, I will always love the movies. But my god, what the hell did people do to this shit that make it so goddamn dirty? What the hell is going on here? How in the world is this window so dirty? You don't you want to see outside and enjoy the day? Whatever happened to that? Knockoff is great. It's awful, but it's great. What is that called? It's something Wonderland. I know what you're talking about. It's like the orange animatronic. Something Wonderland. I don't remember what it is, like off the top of my head. It's something Wonderland. Fuck, what is it called? It's something Wonderland. It's like, it's something with like a G. Like Gazubu's Wonderland. I know that's not it. That can't be it. Willy's Wonderland, I think. I don't. Let's check together. Nicolas Cage. Animatronic movie. Wonderland. Oh, Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, no, you had it. Yeah, that was right. Yeah. Willy's Wonderland? Really? That's what it was called? I did not think that that's what it was called. Never watched the movie. Heard it was a really bad movie. That's all that I know. That's all that I really ever heard about it. I genuinely, I have no fucking idea. But yeah, you know. I don't even know. Fuck, what the hell am I talking about? That's why I don't live stream a lot. I really have nothing to talk about. I feel like today with classes just like truly drained me of anything remotely entertaining. I have to rely on chat to keep me entertained. It is awful, but it is fun. I like movies like that. Movies that are purposefully bad, but made in a way where it's like, you know, they put time and effort into this, and you know that they thought that they were making something really good, but my god, is it horrendously ass. My god, is it just horrendously horrible. Like, and these people put in their time, and they put in their money, and they put in their, like, hard-earned labor into these movies, and it's just bad. It's just bad. It's just horrible. But where the class is on, I'm sure math has a barrel load of laughs. Oh yeah, no. Lots of laughs in math, in calculus. Love the computer science classes. Me love those classes. Lots of great funny laughs in those classes. Love it. Love it. I was hooting and hollering in my math classes, which were loads of fun. Loads of fun. Definitely didn't make my brain hurt. No, my brain no hurt whatsoever. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, oh god. I had like 3 math-oriented classes today. Math is a lot. Go to school. Go to school. Go to school so you understand math in some way, shape, or form. You do maths, right? For teaching, I think? Yes, I do the maths for teaching. Yes. I do it for the teaching. I do it for the teaching because honestly, I've always thought about it in a way where my mindset about this whole thing about me doing this was being in a place where I can make the biggest difference. And that's been my mindset throughout, not even just like school and YouTube, but kind of like my entire life. And kind of being present, not like present, but being like, if you need me, I'm there. Like if I'm needed and my help is needed or like anything, like I'm constantly there. And I'm able to be in a place where I can make the biggest difference, and I'm able to help people, and I'm able to take care of myself as well as my family, and, you know, make sure everyone's okay. I mean, obviously not make that a burden on, like, how I live my life and all that other stuff, but kind of just, you know, once again, like I said, just be in a place where I can make the biggest difference, and I can help the most amount of people, and be content with what I do. And love what I do, and you know, just be happy, just being happy with that, you know, and kind of just hoping that YouTube goes well enough as to where I can make this into a full-time thing, and I can maybe sort of step away from school. And if this goes above and beyond, and if I'm actually able to put in time, effort, and work, from one teacher to another, the feeling is great. The job's hard as hell, but it's great. Yeah. I grew up with some amazing, inspiring teachers who truly made me love teaching. Like, I had amazing teachers from kindergarten all the way up to like to high school. I've had amazing teachers that have truly changed my life for the better. And that's just kind of what I want to do, because in a classroom, you can truly impact someone's life. Like sometimes, like you're there for them when no one else will be, and it's being there for these kids who are just trying to figure out life, like, and trying to live the best way that they can, and make the best choices that they can, and like they're growing up, they're becoming adults, and that's one of the scariest things in the world. And having to make grown-up choices and having to do things that like someone isn't constantly going to hold your hand for, and kind of being there to help in times of need, in terms of being there for them, as well as just teaching them more about whatever subject you're teaching, because I always say that all subjects are very important to teach, because they help in I'm just hearing I'm just hearing a bunch of banging going on behind me, but like they help so much with like critical thinking and like critical processes and all this other stuff. And so for me, it's just like I've had trans kids that had transphobic parents hugging me and crying because I'd call them by the preferred name and pronouns. Feeling of it's a feeling of being someone's safe place in a way. Yeah, that's a perfect way of saying it. There's literally no better way of saying it. Truly, like, and just kind of being like that. How do I even say this? Sorry, hold on, me. Little parched I am. Just being able to be like inspiration and be hope, and know that there are people that like that will love and accept you the way that you are and the way that you see yourself in. And I've always thought that, and I've always wanted to show that my channel is a place where you can feel those same things here, where you can feel safe, where you can feel accepted, where there are people who feel the same way that you do. There are people that like are the same gender, or the same sexuality, or the same, really, like whatever it is. And feeling that in this place, and feeling the sense of community and camaraderie, and being able to find all different aspects of life within this one channel, and then branching off from solely just me alone, and doing projects together, and like all this other stuff. And so me kind of being like a nexus, like a central point for all these people to come together and meet other people that have the same interests as them, or the same hobbies as them, or they're able to talk about things or help each other, where it's just like not everything falls parasocially onto me to kind of have to do that. And it's kind of just like where I've cultivated a community that wants to help each other and wants to be there for each other, because they constantly want to do better. And that's just kind of what I want my channel to be. And that's what I want to cultivate this channel to be. And so like I always want to help things. Not an active teacher anymore, but I do miss it. Some days I'll say, though, hearing through some screaming, "Hey teacher," in the middle of this tree is really funny. That is really funny. Yeah, no. I've definitely seen some like my old teachers and old professors, and I've definitely yelled across, like, if I ever see them, always usually in like a grocery store, I'll see them and I'll just be like, "Is that who I think it is?" Because I don't have my glasses on, and then I'll put them on. I'm just like, oh, it is who I think it is. And then I go and I hug them and I cry because I realize how old I am, because I see how old they are. I'm just like, oh God, I'm old. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Don't do this to me, please. I already feel old enough. And so it's just like, yeah, like I've, just growing up, I just had really, really great teachers. And that's what kind of made me want to do the stuff that I'm doing now. And it's kind of just like having two things that you've loved growing up and them just kind of like clashing with each other. And that's just kind of the point that I'm at right now. And I want, me personally, I want one to have victory over the other. And I feel like it's pretty obvious which one is which, the one that I want to win. And so it's just like I don't know. I just want to enjoy what I do and love what I do, and I feel like YouTube is a place where I feel like I can find that, and I can kind of look for that something that I talked about when I first started my channel. But I'm sharing for the channel. All you need, you have all you need to be big, man. It's just a big serving of luck that is needed, as well as content being good, which it already is. Thank you. I just really appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like in a way, slowly over time, I've become good at getting compliments. It wasn't like a recent thing, but over the years, I've just kind of become not like numb to compliments, but just like I don't know. I always feel like it always feels weirdly. I don't know. It just always feels like off to me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. But thank you, truly. I'm hoping that that big keeping helping of luck is just slapped into my face and it's just able to propel me to fucking leaps and bounds, and I don't even know what else. And just I'm able to just truly just take this just above and beyond. I'm able to do whatever the hell I want. Wait, where's the beam gone? What are you talking about? Was there a beam? Was there a beam that I missed? Was there a beam that they talked about? Leonard Miller. Who the hell is that? Hey, something's changed. Hey, don't. Hey, I'm not here. I mean, I am here, but I'm not here. I'm just cleaning stuff. Persephone Wu. Wasn't that beam keeping the volcano in check? Huh? What volcano? There's a volcano? Hold on. Hold on. Did I miss something in the lore? Hold on. Where the hell is there a goddamn volcano? Oh. Oh. Volcano where? Is that it over there? Where the hell is there a volcano? I don't see a volcano. Unless it's past that tree, but I don't see one. Unless maybe I just can't see it. I don't know. Anyways, but you know. Does that hype thing help? I see it, but I don't really know how it works. Well, apparently it does. Apparently it basically it's kind of like a viewer saying to the algorithm, "Hey, I like this video and I want it to be spread throughout the feed and the algorithm. I want it to be pushed out more." I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but I'm pretty sure the hype thing is apparently a good thing. I don't really know. I think I get like 1 or 2 maybe. I got like probably 1 or 2 in a video. Like, but the thing is like sometimes it doesn't even matter. Like I'll like literally my most recent video, the fresh meat for Dead Lucy has almost 1,000 views, 0 hypes. And even ones with hype have sometimes shit views. So it's like, well, shit views. That that's not what I meant to say. But like it underperforms when it comes to the other ones that do a lot better without hypes is what I meant to say. And so like in a way it works. I don't know if you get other people talking. You know, it kind of works. It also kind of doesn't work. I don't know. The video was great. The voice just cracked me up. I have gotten so much better with doing voices because before, if I did that, I would exert my like my voice too much and it make it too raspy, and I would fucking destroy my voice. But I was able to do it the entire time, and I was like, oh, I'm getting better. I'm getting so much better at this. And so, you know, I had such a great time with that video. I'm honestly really happy that it did as well as it did, because I genuinely had a really good time playing it. It was genuinely like a really good time. Ollie Hall makes amazing games. God, I love playing Ollie Hall's games. So such an amazing developer, truly. Like, great ideas, great like comedic timing, great everything. I truly love the videos that Ollie Hall makes. And I'm honestly waiting for yeah, there's so many games that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Blood Maw 2. I'm waiting for Shroud of Gloom. That's what I'm waiting for. And I'm just waiting for a lot of stuff. I'm waiting for a lot of games to come out. I mean, obviously I need to play games. I need to actually record and edit the ones that I already have, but I'm awaiting. But, you know, I feel another one. But yeah, no. That's another one of the vocal stems that I have that I've picked up on. So I'm gonna start doing all of that. Take all that stuff that's in here, crumple it up into a ball, fucking chuck it into the closet, close the door, put a lock on it, let it die in there. So it's just a thing of people watching the video and forgetting to subscribe and like and all that. Yeah, no, I mean, I do the same thing. I definitely do the same thing where it's like, I forget to, if I really like a video, I'll watch it and I was like, God, that was a really great video. Anyways, time to go to bed. I just won't do anything. I feel like it's kind of something that, I'm not even sure. It's kind of weird, like, nowadays. I'm not sure. I mean, I never try and be like, I never say, like, before the video starts, I'm like, hey, before the video starts, make sure to subscribe. Like I don't do that. I don't know. I feel like if anything, it's kind of like pushy. Yeah. I almost said it. I almost said, yeah. So basically what I was just saying was that I feel, fuck, not saying, oh yeah, made me lose my train of thought. Oh my goodness, what the fuck were we just talking about? What was, oh my God, I'm stupid. Holy shit. No, please, memory, come back to me. No, memory, come back to me. That's whatever. Anyways. I did it. But as I was saying, more sophisticated way of saying anyways, I don't know. I just sometimes forget to do it. And I feel like it's kind of a thing where it's like, I don't want to kind of push that. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Asking for someone to subscribe before the video starts feels weird just because I haven't seen the video yet. How can I know if I like it? Exactly. How can you know? Like, it doesn't make sense to ask someone to subscribe if they're like first seeing your content. And to me, it kind of feels a little pushy. I was like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make people feel forced. So even my outro, like, I say consider. I put the word consider in there. Like, I'm like, that was it for this video. Yeah, oh my goodness, I can't even say my outro. Anyways, that was it for Resident Evil. Recommend if you guys do want to play this for yourself. If you guys enjoy, consider liking, consider subscribing. You know, I always say consider. Like, I always say think about it. Like, I never be like, hey, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to do all the things I want you to do so that I can become big and popular and I can make tons of money. Like, I don't do that. That's not what I do. I always want people to feel like, I don't know, I always want to make sure that people have, like, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm trying to force a sub onto them. Like, I don't want that. I want people to be like, oh, okay, like, I like the content. I got to the end of it, and he was like, think about it. And I did think about it, and I'm going to subscribe. That'd be really cool. I think that's really cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Also, I'm probably going to live stream for like another, like, 40 minutes or so. And then that'll probably be about it. I might just finish up this house if I am able to finish it in time. It looks like a lot, so I might not be able to. But yeah. But yeah, it's just like, you know, it just always feels like really pushy, and I would never want to do that, especially not to an audience that I've cultivated that I feel like. I don't know if you can hear other people. I mean, first time I watched your channel, I did say, hey, that's cool. Okay, good night. Thing, LOL, and then subscribe the next day. You know, that's cool. Yeah, thank you. You know, that's just kind of thing that happens. I feel like that happens a lot, especially with when people watch my videos, because I'll see that a video does like really well. People will comment, be like, hey, this is really cool. Like, I just subbed or whatever, or yada yada yada. Like, I like the video, blah blah blah. And then, like, I don't know if they like forget or something. Or they're just lying, but I don't see it until like the next day, and then I'm like, oh, okay, there it is. There's the sub. There's them actually liking the channel. You know, it's weird. I don't know. Once again, it's not like a super big thing to me where it's like, did they sub? I must see. I must know that they subbed. I must understand what they're doing. It's just like, if they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. You know. But I do especially get a lot of like messages. I get a lot of DMs where it's like, want to sub to sub, and I despise those. I despise sub for subs. Sometimes there's also just so many subscriptions that get some get buried. I think, yeah, definitely some do get buried. I actually went through that a while ago, where I kind of went back through all my subscriptions of channels that I was following. I'm just like, which channel do I genuinely feel like, even if I ever stumbled upon their channel and I was doing nothing, would I ever truly want to watch that video? And I did that for every single channel, and I, no joke, unsubscribed from like fucking 20. I'll sub, don't worry. Thanks. Much obliged. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's pretty nice, I guess, doing all this stuff and kind of just enjoying the process of doing it. I mean, I've been doing it for like 4 years, and I feel like there's been moments where I could definitely like take it and pursue more, and then I just kind of like the stumble and fluster. Oh no, sub for sub is so weird. You're not getting a new audience member. You're getting a number that will not. Yes, 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 yes. I hate when people are reduced to numbers. I despise that. I despise when like these like pay to promotes, these like pay to fucking help out, yada yada nonsense, sub for sub, because it's just like it's inflated views. It's not people that watch you to watch you. It's just like it's nothing. Like it's genuinely nothing. Like people see numbers and they don't think about the people that are watching behind them. They don't think about the people. They see the numbers and then that's all that they care about. They see the numbers and they're just like, oh wow, like this big numbers, you know, and that's all that they care about, you know. And it's like, and like I really hate that sort of thought process, which is why I don't post on TikTok. I know that it's like always like something where it's like you can at least get something going on TikTok, but once again, that's also an amount of luck. It's the same with short form content. People subscribe from the short form content, yeah, but don't actually watch the videos. Yes, which is why I stopped doing short form content, because it wasn't cultivating an actual audience. Which is the same with TikTok, which is why I fucking despise TikTok. I hate TikTok. I truly don't like TikTok. It's like, it's just not for me. Not saying that's a bad app, because I do watch it. I do sometimes. I lie in my bed, which is now next to me, and I do just scroll. It's fun. It's something fun to do. But like when it comes to cultivating an audience, it's not the same thing. Like people truly don't know. You know, TikTok is tip top shape. Um, TikTok is it's good. I would say TikTok is good. I feel like I feel like Joe Bart says it best, that it's a good place to funnel something. Like you cultivate a lot there, and then you kind of funnel it into something else, like YouTube or Twitch. And I think that that's a great way of seeing it. But it's just like I don't know. I don't like it. Just doesn't feel right with me. Maybe it's just not for me. But once again, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not a me thing. And so you know, TikTok is just like it's just hell incarnate. It's hell incarnate, and it's so the weirdest trend I ever had. Oh god, yeah, yeah, no, it's yeah. There's you know there's yeah no there's also a lot of weird trends on that app. Also a lot of like things where it's like you'll see it, especially like on the news. I would say, apparently devolved into gore somehow. What? Who even knows anything about that, honestly? I know I don't. I don't know anything about that. Especially like trends. If it's not like funny trends or memes, I don't know jack shit. If it's not something that makes me goof or gaff, then I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about it. If it doesn't make me, you know, actually smile, then I don't watch it. I don't watch it. But it's just like, yeah, like I couldn't look through my following, and if I saw solely the profile picture, I'd be able to tell you who that was. Maybe like one or two people, but I couldn't do that for like 98% of the people that I follow and watch on TikTok. It's just not the same thing. It'll never be the same thing. And YouTube trying to push it into being the same thing is just really bad. And I've talked about this with Luke, and I've talked about this with a lot of people with the new thing that they're doing for YouTube's eligibility thing, which I know only makes me like suffer more because I'm still not monetized. I'm still not in the YPP YouTube partner program officially, and it's just like I know that they're doing it to tackle AI. Makes sense. I'm glad that they're doing it. Honestly, I get it. I think the one thing that I don't like that they were doing is how views count, and that the moment the video is clicked on, that counts as a view. That I don't like. in my way of seeing it, if someone clicks on your video for a second and goes out, then that will only hurt the video. This is like going into like super algorithm-y sort of thing about TikTok, but like the biggest thing about TikTok is not TikTok, YouTube. The biggest thing about YouTube is that it's heavily relied on how long people watch you for and how much people press on your videos. Two things that have to go like they have to go back and forth to help each other out. And if one's lacking, then they both suffer. The entire video suffer. The views thing is so weird. You know, I think it's a bad way of doing things. Like, and if anything, that once again, like it feels like they're helping and hurting AI content in one fell swoop. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Like they're trying to tackle the TikTok channels by pushing up and upping, essentially doubling the requirements to be put into the YPP program, but then also making it 10 times easier for them to do that, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make any sense, because what do you mean you want to handle TikTok, but you also make it easier because it's not just for videos, it's for shorts, and they've been doing it for shorts for a while. So it's just like these people with AI content, they're just pumping AI content out. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Really backwards way of doing it, because that works better for the short. Exactly. It only works for people who put in zero fucking effort, and that's what they're trying to combat. But then they basically rework all the progress that they made with upping the requirements, which I do think, once again, that is a very good thing, because people should have to work harder to get to these requirements, because once again, with AI content and slop content, it's too easy, and it's just going to people who are putting in zero effort into making their videos and their content and all this other stuff, and basically profiting with no hard work, no experience, no like blood, sweat, and tears into what they make. They just tell a prompt to do something, it does it, and then they post it, and then that's it. I'm not a YouTuber, but I do find the algorithm and behind the scenes, it's super interesting. It's really interesting how it works, because like I was saying before, with like how videos work, like there's retention time, or I guess like the watch time, like average watch time, how long they watch it for, and then the click-through rate, which both have to be good in order for the algorithm to see, hey, this video is being watched for a long time, so that means people are really getting a lot of it, and it's also being clicked a lot, so it means people are clicking on a lot and they're really enjoying it, so it's bringing more people to the thing, it's bringing more people to the app. But the thing that the new thing is doing is that if you allow views to be counted as like the millisecond that you press onto it, then that just would be what exactly? It's basically how much people click on the videos when they're given the impression on their For You page. So basically, every single time that you see like a video that from a channel that you're not subscribed to, that's called an impression, or a suggested video on a video that you're already watching. Like when you scroll down, those are all impressions. And so when you click that then adds to a person's click-through rate, or if you don't do it, it decreases someone's click-through rate. So when people see it on their home feed, or suggested videos, or related videos, yada yada, all that other stuff, that can either reduce or bring up the click-through rate, which is once again how much out of a specific amount of impressions people are pressing on. So if I get like 13,000 impressions, right, and only like 400 people actually press on the video, I get like probably like 2% 2% click-through rate. That's what it is. Did not know that was taken into account. So interesting. You know, a lot of things are taken into consideration for how, like, literally, like if you like literally like I don't think I would ever show it, but if like I did ever show like just like the analytics of how my channel works, like you can see like it shows a lot. It shows a lot where the views come from, how long they watch it for, where these videos are, what these videos are, what parts are the most watched, like the average duration of time throughout the video. Like they give a lot of information, but at the same time, like it just doesn't make any sense with the new stuff that they're coming out with. Like they're making progress with what they're doing, and then they're just like, well, fuck you guys, let's make it even worse. So it's just like it feels like they're trying to help, but while also shooting themselves in the foot. It's like basically being chained to, it's like being chained to one foot and, you know, shooting it and then it ricocheting off the chain and hitting you in the other foot. That's basically what it is. That's basically what's happening. That's basically what they're doing. And so that's where the thumbnails come into play mainly, I guess. Yes, because someone who's never seen your channel will click on the thumbnail first title. Exactly. So that's why thumbnails matter so much in the grand scheme of things, because you want people to see that and you want that to kind of be like the thing that pops out to them. You want that to be something that is shown and is like it's the first thing that they see. And although yes, when you're on your phone, it will then start to autoplay, which I don't know if that counts as a view, but if it does, that's even stupider. That's even dumber, because it then even just makes it even worse. It makes it even worse. It makes it even worse. So yes, thumbnails are, no joke, the most important thing when it comes to making a video. You can have the best video in the world, you can have the funniest jokes, you can have yada yada yada. But if you have nothing to represent that, if you have nothing to show for it in a thumbnail that at least 5% of people will want to see out of if you get 1 million impressions and if you get a 5% click-through rate, that is amazing. Your high voltage thumbnails definitely called to me. Yeah, so yeah, like I want my, oh yeah, the depth voltage. Yeah, no, I like that one. But like literally, like my thumbnails, like hold on, actually, I'm gonna bring up my thumbnails now that I talked about it. Where are my thumbnails? My thumbnails. That's all that stuff right there. Now where is it? Okay, right here. Like, hold on. You know, sorry, I'm just looking through my thumbnails right now. The one in Rolo were what hooked me. Oh yeah, you know, really Rolo? What did that one look like? I spelled it wrong. What that one look like? Oh yeah, that one's good. Yeah. You know, sorry, I just kind of looked through my old thumbnails, but you know, like it's something where it's like you want something that captures the audience first. You want something that catches someone's eye as they're scrolling by, because YouTube in a way is TikTok when it comes to scrolling what to watch. Like you're scrolling down what to watch, and something that catches your eye typically is someone that you usually watch, that you always want to watch, that you're always down to watch. And because usually your feed is filled to the brim with them. But then once in a while, you know, it brings someone else that does the same thing, but you know, different person, different jokes, different humor, different way of editing, yada yada. And you're like, oh, that's a good thumbnail. I want to click on that. I want to see that. I want to know what the video is about, yada yada. And so a lot of things go into it, like that are very minute and minuscule, that very much impact the overall performance of your video, as well as just overall how things work. And once again, like they go toe in toe. If the click-through rate is bad, then the amount of views that you get will drop. It will start to drop. And if your average watch time is bad, then the amount of impressions that the algorithm will send out to show people will decrease. And that's just kind of how it works. And so if they're doing it where, once again, like what I was saying, where if it's the second that they do that, it impacts the average watch time. And if the average watch time is bad, then the algorithm won't think that it's something that people want to watch. That is the thing. Once I look at the thumbnails, Matilda's doing really, I don't know why, but I love, like my most simplistic thumbnails are sometimes my greatest ones, but also sometimes I really explicitly, like overwhelmingly really well thought out thumbnails also do really well. So it's kind of like I love how the variety and oh my goodness, you know, my throat's starting to go. My throat's starting to go. My voice is starting to go. The stuff that, what was I gonna say? The thumbnails that I push out and all this other stuff, like regardless of good or bad, like I like that regardless of it, that I know that a video can do well. I know that a video can do amazing because I'm slowly and surely starting to get that reputation. I try to comment on most videos because I think it helps, question mark, saw that somewhere, but I do forget sometimes. It's absolutely fine. You know, you're not in any way obligated to comment. I do really appreciate that you do it. And it's they are funny. Honestly, there's a lot of funny comments out there that people say. And you know, like I truly do appreciate it, and so I believe it does help. Like I believe any way that you interact with the video helps it in any way whatsoever. If you like the video, it helps. If you subscribe, it helps the video a lot. If you watch it all the way to the end, it really helps. If you comment, it helps. Obviously, if you share it, it helps. That's not really a thing that people do anymore, but if you do it, it helps in some way, shape, or form. I know because I get all the stuff that I get all the stuff that tells me. Already is a great one too. That one looks really cool. I changed that thumbnail twice. That isn't. I don't know if you noticed, or if anyone here noticed, but that was not the original thumbnail that came out when I first came out with it. I ran out of time because I was editing so many videos and I had so many ready. And then I was like, oh shit, I actually have to make thumbnails. And sometimes I'm not in a thumbnail making mood. I remember the first one, yeah, it was less elaborate. You know, I was trying to do it where it was like the Garts and the Ban, the updated one. That's what I was kind of going for. And it just did not come out the way that I wanted it to. And I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. Because I was originally gonna do what I ended up doing, but I think that I saw that someone had done something remotely close to that, and I never want to copy someone. I think if someone put in time and hard work into that, I want to put hard time and work into something else, and I'll do that. But then I looked for it, and I think I just wholeheartedly just imagined it because it was gone. It just wasn't there. I was like, okay, I know what that means. Garnet Band one looks great and it really pops too. Exactly. It really does good. It really does awesome. Like, I think that's really what I look for. Like, whenever I make a thumbnail, I always zoom out. I always zoom out of it and make it really small. And I'm like, how well does this pop out for someone who is on their desktop and just scrolling? Like, how well does that really, like, stick out to me when it's rather small on my screen? Because obviously when it's zoomed up in front of my face, it's a lot more bright, it's a lot more vibrant, it's a lot more in, you know, high resolution, all this other stuff. But it's something where you have to look at it from the eyes of people who are only seeing it in like a little tiny square, like a little square. And so you just kind of have to pay attention for that, and you just kind of have to account for that. And so when I'm making a thumbnail, I zoom it out because I'm like, okay, how well does the video pop out to someone? How well does it capture someone's eye? Like all this other stuff. So when I do all this stuff, like I put a lot of thought into it because I want to make stuff that's enjoyable. And so sometimes I'll even hold off on posting videos because I can't come up with a good thumbnail for them. Like there's one that I made that I've held off that is no joke been staying. It's unposted in my YouTube studio, and I was supposed to post it like back before I like went off for like another week to come all the way over here. And it's called Knife Sharpener, and I haven't been able to come up with a thumbnail for it yet, and so it's just kind of been stuck there. Also, I did play also because most people use dark mode, so the white, yes, that's what I count for. It's all that I count for. It's all that I think about. Like when it comes to YouTube and all this other stuff and like really content creation, you have to really think about, like, it's a weird kind of realization that you have to come to, but there's a lot like psychological thought processes that go on. You really have to seep into the mind of another person and pretend like, okay, like this is my first time watching it, or I've never seen this person before, or yada yada. And you're just like, you're really diving deep into that, and you're just kind of being like, okay, like how would I look at this if I were someone who was seeing this for the very first time, or someone who really isn't on YouTube that much and just kind of, you know, looking at it for the shits and giggles, and kind of just that. And so that's kind of like, and YouTube rewards that. YouTube rewards you, like basically like mind reading your audience, your future audience. And so it's just like you really have to think about it psychology wise. You really have to like think, how would people think if they saw this, and try to understand the mind of people who don't know you and don't watch your content and watch stuff that's related to it but have never seen a video. And so is just kind of having the psychological side is really cool to me. Getting into pixel art, I gotta say that color theory is insane. It is. It is quite insane. It is quite insane. I did do some research. I did some minor research about it. Back when I was first starting out Premiere Pro. I've forgotten everything, but I think it's more of in a way where it's like it's seeped into my brain. I don't remember it, but I do it subconsciously. I think that's kind of like what I do. And also, how is doing pixel art? I know that you sent the fan art not too long ago. I know you said that you want to improve on it. It did look really good, even being like, you know, first time, but how's that going? Hopefully that's going well. I know you said once again that you want to improve upon it. So how's that going? I hope it's going well. Okay, let me actually get back to this a little bit because I've just kind of been talking with my hands a lot and going like this for like 20 fucking minutes, or yeah, 20 minutes. I'm probably gonna live stream for another. I said 45 minutes like 30 minutes ago, but I think I might add an extra 30 minutes. I might not. Who knows? What the hell is that? Is that gonna jump scare me? I hope it doesn't. Please don't. Okay, thank you. It's doing great. I'm writing a game while I design some characters. Awesome. That's great. You know, that's really cool. Good stuff. Awesome. Hopefully that goes well. I can't wait to see whatever you come up with. I have to look over here. I'm actually really excited for that. Best of luck. I mean, hey, people do really well on their first games. I know Matt Chirpy, who was the developer of Shroud of Gloom. Shroud of Gloom was like his first game ever, and it became really, really good. I have a friend that works in development, so we're studying the possibility to do what is that? A redeem like game? What is that? Huh. Mystery adventure. Huh. I've never seen that before. That's pretty interesting. You get the press kit for sure. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But yeah, no, it's just what was I gonna say? What was I saying? I don't know. It's awesome. Yeah, no, it does look really cool. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. What was I gonna say? I need some water. You know, honestly, best of luck. You're in a pirate ship trying to solve deaths. So like, oh my goodness, what's the Polar Express thing? What's that movie? The Murder on the Polar Express. Well, I forgot what that movie was called. They all get stuck in like a snow thing, and then they have to figure out who murdered who. But it was like technically everybody the entire time. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. What I said. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I think honestly, it is getting pretty late. Yeah, there's more people coming into the house, so I think I might stop in a little bit. And I have videos coming out tomorrow. Not necessarily for the channel because it's very different from your content, but privately you love it, I think. I think that's the first time genuinely that someone has recommended a game for me to play. Oh shit. That was weird. The first time that someone recommended a game for me that they wanted me to play like on my own time. Usually people recommend me games that they're like, play for the channel, and I'm like, I don't really do recommendations, but thank you. But you know, I've never really had someone like recommend me a game to play like on my own time, which I barely have any of. But you know, I'll definitely make sure to check out the game whenever I get a chance to, because I keep myself very, very busy, for no good reason, and then I wonder why the hell I'm so goddamn tired. But you know, so it's just whatever. I like to just kind of when it came to playing games on my own, I pretty much, I think back then before I really got into YouTube, because I don't really play games for myself anymore unless it's with friends. I tried this game called Powerwash Simulator. You're right. I've been thinking about it too. I have been thinking about it. I honestly, I'm not sure I'm fond of the whole power washing thing. Doesn't really seem that appealing. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I mean, it does sound like a cool concept, but put into like a video game format, seems kind of boring. I do the same old barely play anything. It's like if I do play anything, oh, Power Watch is cool. Some really things. Whoa, some crazy plot twist. Whoa. You know, it's just like you know, what was I saying? You know, I rarely play anything for myself. The last thing that I played was I played Elden Ring, and I got hyper fixated on an Elden Ring, and I played it for no joke like 20 hours. Like one time, and it was really bad. But I played it like one time for like a really long time, and I finished it. I finished Elden Ring. I took forever. I waited like 6 years to finish it, but I finally did it, and I was super freaking happy because I finally beat it. But yeah, you know, I don't really play. And then I think the other stuff I played before that was just Stardew Valley. And then I don't really think that I played anything much before that. I mean, I sometimes play with friends here and there. Like if they have a game that they want me to play. Like I used to play Marvel Rivals a little bit with some friends. That was pretty much about it. I didn't really play it anything too crazy. Elden Ring is great, but I never finished it, I think. You know, I got bullied into finishing Elden Ring. So my uncle is a huge gamer like I am. Like he talks to me about games and all this other stuff, and like he was like, "You gotta finish Elden Ring," because I did make a video about it a while back, a really long time ago, and then I did like a boss run thing for it even longer ago. Stardew Valley is nice, great to relax. Oh my goodness, I have no joke 200 hours in Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I would come back home from school and just play Stardew Valley. It's fucking amazing. I'd be like, oh my goodness, all the crops ready? What is? I don't think these are ready to play. Did you play Helldivers 2? I did. I did one video on it, and I meant to play with Luke and Dirk, and then I never did. And then we never played. But you know, I did play it. I did make one video on it. I got blown up by John Cena. That was actually a thing that I posted for YouTube. Oh. You know, that's actually a thing that I did for YouTube Shorts, where I basically was like, John's. It's a whole it's actually like, weirdly enough, it's actually a clip. I kind of despise it, but it's funny. If you go to like my shorts, you'll see it. Actually, where is it? Well, let me see if I can find it. If you go to my channel, you should honestly be able to see it. Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell is it? So watch the shorts, but I'll not have to, you know. Honestly, don't watch the shorts. Fuck the shorts. I don't care. Don't watch them. Don't watch them. Watch the video. Just watch the video. Shorts are stupid. You know, shorts are dumb. I think the video really gives you like, because I was by myself and I was really struggling because this was like back after it'd been out for like a couple months, or not a couple months, I think a couple years at this point. And so basically everyone was like kind of gone and everything was kind of going to shit. Excuse me. And so I'm just kind of there dying a lot. And then someone joined my game. I'm like, oh, someone joined my game? Awesome. And then genuinely, I think the actual video was great. Oh, okay, great, awesome. You know, whatchamacallit? I literally was just enjoying my time and finally starting to enjoy the game after dying like continuously for like 20 fucking hours. Jim? Jim, is that you? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, no, literally, somehow you always seem to not arise. You always seem to arrive whenever I'm like minutes away from ending the live stream. But hello, hi. How are you doing? Hello. Hi. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm just talking about Helldivers 2 and how John Cena threw a grenade at me and blew me up. So yeah. You're lying. I wish I was. Genuinely, I'm gonna stop live streaming in like 7 minutes. Well, we are here, aren't we? We are here. We all are here. Apparently, there's 7 of us. Well, 8 including me. Hello, 7 other people excluding me. Hello. So, you know, but, you know, good times. Except the part where I got blown up into little bits by John Cena. So that was fun. But yeah. You know, I mean, we've just been talking a lot. That's called commitment. Yeah. That, exactly. You know what? I should commemorate that. Commemoration to you. Yes. Commemorate. Thoughts on collab? Thoughts on like thoughts on collabs like in general, like me collabing with people. Like, what do you mean? Like collabs? Because I collab with Luke and Dirk pretty much all the time. And they're the only two that I am like, I'm with these guys and I'm gonna stick with these guys. And so that's kind of just the mindset that I have it because I'm not really, I'm not, especially like I would say like nowadays, I'm not really looking to not live stream. I'm not really looking to collab with anyone else, at least for right now. Like maybe when I become like, you know, more bigger and everything and all this other stuff. Yeah, like companies. Oh, like companies. Oh, like sponsorships. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I mean, I feel like I would have to do like some sort of like research on the company first because I just I wouldn't want to do just any company. And it's not like I'm going to be picky. It's just like if it's a company where it's just like you know, like they use constant AI, they are, you know, massive assholes and everything. Like I'm up for like exposure, you know. Like I don't want to. I basically don't want to sell my integrity just because I want some exposure. That's basically what it is. Like I don't want to. I don't want to basically do that to be like, hey, like I just care about the numbers and I care about who I represent myself with. You know, like that's what I care about more is the companies that I put myself alongside. You don't need established titles in your hands. No. Yeah, no. I'm okay. All right. I'm okay. I'm sure. Yeah. I feel like if I were to get sponsored, I feel like it'd be like really bad because I'd fuck up the sponsorship like so much, and then they'd be like, "Yeah, no, we're good. We're okay. You did your job." That was scam company that YouTube has promoted. Which one? I know that it wasn't a scam per se. Well, there was Honey, which was technically a scam, kind of, maybe sort of, semi sort of. And then there was back in the day when BetterHelp was first being made, and that was basically a scam because it wasn't actual like real therapy. But I believe now they've kind of rebranded and kind of done things for the better. And now they're actually doing real therapy. But I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. And so once again, when it comes to stuff like that, like I want to make sure that I'm putting myself alongside companies that I like, you know, like that I agree with in specific aspects of like, you know, human rights. I almost said humans, human rights and all this other stuff. They sold you Irish land titles that would give you the title Lord, but it was actually oh my goodness, I remember that. Oh my goodness, I remember that. You're buying paper. I remember this. They were like pretend that you were made like a lord of like specific parts of like Ireland, and it just like wasn't true. I remember that. I remember that. I truly remember that. That's actually kind of insane. I remember that. That was like from a while ago though. I believe so, right? Like that was decently long ago when they used to do that, or do they? I guess do they still kind of do that? I guess, but not really. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, well, once again, I feel like if I were to be sponsored, I would really have to make sure that I'm on my A game because I feel like they would want me to say something and they would give me a script on how to say it, and I would just fucking toss it out the window and do what I want. And I feel like it was kind of funny. It's definitely funny how people were like, "I'm a lord now. Whoa, that's awesome." No, you're not. I don't know why you would think that buying a random piece of property and Ireland would make you a lord. That's not how that works. But okay. And you know, so yeah, it's just like where I don't think I'd be able to like stick to the format that they'd want me to. And I feel like it'd be best to probably stick to the format, but I'm just like, fuck those guys. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. No, and actually the sponsorship. If they do that, they might as well just rebuke my my sponsorship right there. They might as well. I'm gonna start the intro of the sponsorship with actually no. You don't want to not have this sponsor or this product or this app. It's a great app. Yada yada yada. I know that Manscaped is shitty to work with, to avoid them. Manscaped. That's like the razor company, right? With like the stuff. I know the Dollar Shave Club. The VPNs seem to give some freedom. Oh yeah, like Nord. I know that NordVPN was a big thing back in the day. And I know that in terms of like taking care of yourself, like shaving and everything. I know that Dollar Shave Club. I don't know if it's still like a thing nowadays. The yes, the lawnmower. I remember that, didn't they? It was like a lawnmower thing that they came up with for yeah. I remember that. I remember that. But I remember Dollar Shave Club is also something that I believe was pretty good because I remember a decent amount of YouTubers who actually did that. Man, it actually I never heard anything bad about it. So unless there was something bad about it, I don't know. But once again, like I would never. I think the overarching point of this is that I just would never want to just like fuck. This is why I can't do sponsorships. I never want to sell out my integrity for money or views or exposure or anything like that just because I have a sponsorship. Like I'd want to do it in my way, and if they don't want me to sponsor them anymore, completely up to them. Perfectly fine. I'm sure another sponsor will be like, you know what, this guy's got grit, he's got charisma, we like him. Here's $1,000. Put our name on a YouTube ad for like 2 seconds, and we'll give you money. Well, thanks to you too, and I'll just do it however I please. Many YouTubers end up doing merch. Yeah. Oh god, I have to do merch. Oh god, I have to do merch. There's so many things. I feel like once again, it's not until until I go full time with this that I'll actually start doing things aside from making videos, like doing merch and doing all this other stuff and yada yada, and kind of going into the aspect because obviously that's what happens when you start making money off of YouTube. But I think because I honestly, I don't think that I'd want like I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel like I would want to do that right now because it just I don't know. It feels weird. Like I'm not even getting paid from YouTube at all. Why would I want to make people pay for merch? I don't know. It feels off. And like do I have a couple ideas? Yeah. Who doesn't have a couple ideas for merch? But at the same time, you know, it's whatever. By the way, I gotta ask, what's the next? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What? Huh? What? Anyways. Wow, this soot really stuck on there. That's a really something. The story behind the next thumbnail thing was basically I had an idea where I wanted to do a thing with my banner, or I wanted to be more interactive with it, where I would change it to whatever the next video thing would be. I did it one time for a Roblox game that I played called The Mimic. That's what that thumbnail is. I never uploaded that video, nor have I ever changed it, nor will I ever, unless I get an entirely new banner. That's fucking insane. I left it there just for people to ask me that. Is it insane? Yes. I've only left it up there because I want people to question it. I want people to go insane. I want people to just be like, why the fuck is that there? Look, I thought it would work. I did it once, then I never did it. And then I'm just unwilling. I'm like an unmovable rock. I will not change it. I will change it only if I have a new banner that is for like something that's like completely new. Then I might do it at that moment. But no. Yeah, no. Yeah. Younger me. I've been doing this for 4 years, so when I was like 17, pre-adult me was really aspirational. I'll give him that much. Lunatic dreams, but choose nonetheless. I was really okay. In my defense, well, in young David's defense, in young Viraz's defense, I wasn't doing 3 videos at a day at that time. I wasn't doing that at that moment. I kind of, what was I gonna say? Shit. I only did 1 video a day back then. I only did 1 video a day. And back then I was just like, hey, I can do this. Completely plausible within my realm of possibility. Super easy. Super. Why wouldn't, I'll give it to you. It's original. Right? Super original. Only original idea I've had that hasn't been used by millions of other YouTubers that I never did again. I've never seen it for a good reason, but I have never ever seen it. Cause it's such a bad fucking idea. It's possibly the most worst original idea I've ever had, and I think I will keep that until the day I die. I've been listening, I just got off work, that's why I was silent. Hello, hi. We're talking about my banner that I've kept for the past 4 years that hasn't changed in the past 4 years because I'm a lunatic who is unwilling to change the error of my ways. That's basically what's going on here. That's what's happening. That's how I'm living my life right now. That's just kind of what's going on. Yeah. Pretty much what it is. Next thumbnail. Never gonna happen. And I want people to slowly go insane by questioning it. And I want people to come up with theories as to what it could be. And they're never gonna find this video because I'm gonna delete it. They're never gonna know why. No one's ever gonna know why because I'm gonna delete it and no one's ever gonna believe you. They'll never believe you as to why it's not there, why it's never changed. And then I'll be a fucking genius. And I'll milk it for as long as I possibly humanly can. God, I'm a genius. God, I'm a fucking genius. Oh. Thumping noises. Your banner's a sight to behold. I actually like the chaos, yeah. I like it too. I like it for the fact that it was like one of the first things that I made. I think it was after I'd recorded 10 videos. I was like, I need a banner. Because I also used to have a different profile picture before I changed it to the one that my brother made me. And that was, it was like a completely different channel. Not really, but like completely different channel. And so, it's weird to think about, but it is, like it took me like 10 minutes. I just took all the games that I had played or wanted to play that moment and just slapped them on there. It's like, whoop. I just fucking did it, and I just kind of went on with my day. And then I thought I would edit the Roblox video. Never edited the Roblox video. And then I thought to myself, this is gonna be great because people are gonna ask me why. I'm not gonna answer them. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I tried watching your first video, but I'm sorry, man, I want to leave it later. I think that's I mean, I think that's true for any YouTuber. Like their first video is truly some like unwatchable nonsense bullshit. It's truly unwatchable. It's pretty much true for any YouTuber out there. Their first video, unless like nowadays, like because they're like paying people or yada yada and all this other stuff, they're doing like super big things or AI or whatever. Like a true original first video will be utter shit. It'll be the worst video you've ever fucking made. The audio will be horrible. You'll have no face cam. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You're saying utter nonsense. You're repeating yourself a bajillion times. You're saying, I don't know, 20 million times. Like, the first video on your channel should be the most, like, horrific shit you've ever seen in your entire life. That's just how it is. No one's born knowing how, no one is. And it's just like people who pay, because there are people who like pay people to like, edit their first videos or yada yada and like do this and make it like really big and like spectacular, like, all sparkly and shit. But you tell someone off in the comments, maybe, did I do that? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Did I do that? Did I go off on somebody? I gotta watch my older. Wait, was it the first one? First one? Oh, wait. If you're talking about what, yeah, okay. If you're talking about when someone said no, The custom, yeah, no, night one, yeah. Okay, that that that's just my friend. That's just I know her. That's just my friend. That's just my friend. That's funny. I thought I genuinely like, told off like a stranger. I just told off one of my friends. That was funny. Okay. I thought I went off on like a random stranger. I'll go off on my friends and like just mess with them. But I would never go off on like on an actual like stranger, like someone I truly don't know. I would feel so bad. No context, really funny. And I literally don't know what it is. It's like, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, no, literally, the context is that's just my friend. I just know him. And that's literally it. That's literally it. That's just the context behind it. That's literally what it is for most of like if you see me go off on someone, or not even go off on someone, but if you see me like make fun of someone or like argue with them or anything, there's a very good chance that I'm very good friends with them in real life and they're just commenting on my videos. That'll most likely be the case as to why I'm like arguing with someone or I'm making fun of someone. That'll typically be the case as to why, is because I know them. I would never do that if that were a stranger. I would never do that unless I know them. Like that would literally be it. But God, first video, God, that really brings me back. I remember making the Five Nights at Candy's videos, which I was inconsistent with finishing videos all the way back in the beginning because I still haven't finished FNAF Five Nights at Candy's 3. I still haven't finished that. That does make sense. Telling some random person off would be wild. It would be really crazy. It would be really crazy. But luckily I know that person. I know the person in real life. I've known her for years and years and years. That'd be insane. That'd be really insane. Yeah, no, like literally I only do that to the people that I know. If I don't know them, I would never do that. Like if someone, and like literally even when people say that my content is bad, or like I get like mean comments or rude comments, I either don't reply to them, or I just kind of like say like, hey, I try and do this or I try and do that, and I try and make sure that my content's this and that. Because people will always say negative things, and people will always have like negative things to say and all this other stuff, and so it's just like, just being able to tackle it with a calm head and not go off on people, not just yell at people without a second thought, because that's how you become an asshole, and you don't want to be an asshole. Well, why would you want to be? Why would you want to be a mean person? You wouldn't want to be a mean person. Hamburger. Damn it, I'm hungry. I'm pretty hungry. Isn't it really worth it to argue with hate comment? Yeah, no, it really isn't. It really isn't in the slightest. If anything, you're just feeding into it. And I think something that I really have hated, DoorDash. What? Look, why do you always come into here and just say utter bullshit? You just say utter nonsense in it, and then you leave. And you're like, hamburger, and then you just fucking dip. But I was gonna say, literally, I think something that I've recently started to hate a lot is like it's just content, or like rage bait, all that other stuff. Like I've really started to despise all that stuff, and like how like you can genuinely be like the biggest scum of the earth to somebody, and then they retaliate back, and it's like, whoa, it's just a joke. You got rage baited. Shut the fuck up. Like you joking with someone, or you trying to make them mad, doesn't excuse you being like a genuine piece of shit. Like that shouldn't excuse it. It doesn't excuse it, and it's just really stupid. Like it shouldn't excuse it. I said that I would stop like 15 minutes ago. Okay. That's last rant. I'm gonna pause it right there. That's just something I really don't like. It's not something. Man, rage bait is my biggest pet peeve of social media. Not even pet peeve, just main peeve. God peeve. The biggest God peeve. The I don't even know what. I don't even know. The universe peeve. It's just like the biggest. It's the biggest annoyance to me that I don't like. Do I have friends who do it? Yeah, but like it's like normal stuff. Great rants too. Amazing rants. Literally all we do for Welcome Wednesdays is just complain and we talk. I mean, that's just kind of what Welcome Wednesdays are. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I just did it again. I just did it again. Pet peeve. I despise rage baiting. And do I have friends that do it? Yes, in a normal capacity. But you see these people online just like genuinely being pieces of shit. Genuinely like scum of the earth. Without a second of consideration or compassion or empathy. Zero. Zilch. Nada. And then when they get attacked or they get like harassed, like verbally harassed back or whatever, it's just like, you just got rage baited, bro. Welcome Wednesday streams are really just philosophical discussions. Plato could never. Caesar, please. Shoo. Other philosophers? Shoo, I don't know all of them. I took like one philosophy class like 3 years ago. I don't remember any of their names. I don't remember any of their names. I don't know jack shit. I know Plato. I know Caesar. I know. Oh my goodness, who's the dude? Who's the dude that was like the ends justify the means? I forgot what that was. I know a lot of like philosophical properties or principles, but I don't know who they came from. I got an A in that class, by the way. Don't know how. But rage baiting is stupid. It can be fun to an extent if it's made overtly obvious that that's what they're doing and not just Aristotle. Damn it. Aristotle. That's like the biggest one that we talked about in that philosophy class. I'm sure I have my notes somewhere because like we used to do like the blue books things and like we'd write essays and stuff like that. I'm sure if I looked for it I could find it. I mean, Aristotle. I don't remember what the hell Aristotle was even talking about. Aristotle was like basically questioning the. Oh, was Aristotle just the person that questioned the like purpose of life or like the sense of self? I think. Is that what that was? Was that what that was? I don't remember. I don't know these people. I don't know philosophers, farters, whatever the hell they're called. But anyways, that is it. That was Welcome Wednesday. A lot of complaining going on, a lot of rants, a lot of good conversations, some good laughs, some good goofs, some good gaffs. We had a great time. I think so. I did philosophy, remember nothing. Unless you majored in it, you don't remember anything about it. That's what I think. If you didn't major in any of these like other side classes, you don't remember shit from them. But anyways, once again, that was it for Welcome Wednesday's live stream. Powerwash Simulator. As always, great conversations. Once again, I hope you all are doing amazing. Thank you everyone for who came out and commented and participated and was interactive with the stream. Thank you. It was great. As always, it's wonderful to have you all here. No explanations for the next thumbnail debacle. Don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Next debacle? Not next debacle. Next thumbnail? Don't even know what that's about. That's not a thing. And anyways, once again, that was it for this Welcome Wednesday live stream. You guys didn't. Oh god, my outro. What's my outro? Outro really quickly. Anyways, that was it for Welcome Wednesday live stream. You guys enjoy. You guys want to watch any other videos where I'm actually recording a great video like her Reedy demo or the fresh meat for Dead Lucy? I'll leave those down screen down below. If you guys enjoy, consider liking, consider subscribing as always. I will see you all in the next live stream. Bye. Where am I going? I'm trapped. Can't end the live stream. Hold on. Gotta keep waving. Keep waving and they won't.